Welcome to Heaven Inspiring Channel. Have you ever looked at that old wooden chair gathering dust in the corner? Or that dated sideboard you've thought about getting rid of more than once? What if I told you those forgotten pieces could be reborn as soulful highlights in your dream Mediterranean kitchen? There's a certain kind of beauty in what's been weathered by time, a kind of charm that fresh, store-bought furniture simply can't recreate. In this video, we'll explore how to give new life to old furniture through thoughtful upcycling, all while embracing the warmth, elegance, and earthiness of a rustic Mediterranean kitchen. If this video inspires you, don't forget to like it, subscribe for more cozy design ideas, and share your own stories in the comments, because transformation is always better when it's shared. There's something so grounding about the rustic textures and timeless finishes in a Mediterranean kitchen. The moment you step into one, it feels as though time slows down. Soft linen curtains dance in the breeze, herbs hang by the window, and furniture tells stories with every scuff and scratch. We're not aiming for showroom perfection here. We're crafting a space that feels deeply personal, layered with history and finished with heart. Whether it's with a touch of paint or a swap of hardware, the act of upcycling becomes a quiet celebration of the past brought into the present. Color plays a transformative role in shaping the character of a Mediterranean kitchen. Earthy tones like ochre yellows, terracotta reds, and sun-washed whites are more than just pigments. They bring warmth and soul into the space. These hues echo the natural elements found across the Mediterranean coast, infusing kitchens with a sense of rustic charm and timeless beauty. When repainting an old cabinet or dining table, choosing these tones instantly alters the mood, giving it a sun-kissed glow and inviting atmosphere that feels both cozy and refreshing. Applying a muted clay tone to a worn pinewood island is a subtle yet powerful way to introduce authenticity. A lightly distressed finish allows the wood grain to emerge, enhancing its organic texture. When the afternoon sun filters through linen drapes or wooden shutters, it catches on the surface just right, creating a soft radiance that mimics the golden light of southern Europe. This interplay of color, light, and texture is what gives a Mediterranean kitchen its inviting and soulful aesthetic. Textures define the heart of any Mediterranean kitchen, offering a visual and tactile richness that instantly welcomes you in. When upcycling furniture, embrace materials that show character, raw wood that remains slightly uneven, softly sanded edges, or brush strokes that aren't overly perfect. These subtle imperfections add authenticity, capturing the essence of handcrafted beauty and old-world charm. The natural variations in grain and surface detail create depth, especially under soft pendant lighting or golden afternoon sun. Your Mediterranean kitchen becomes even more inviting when you seal these surfaces with beeswax or a matte natural finish. This hand-rubbed texture gives pieces a soft, glowing patina, echoing the feel of homes passed down through generations. It's this warmth, deeply lived in and quietly elegant, that makes the space feel personal. A worn table invites unhurried breakfasts and heartfelt chats, where every mark tells a story of meals shared and moments made. What truly brings an upcycled piece to life in a Mediterranean kitchen is the artful use of contrast. Imagine the soft elegance of a pale cream hutch, its edges gently distressed to reveal the natural wood beneath, standing proudly against a textured stucco wall. This striking visual pairing sets the tone for a room filled with warmth and tactile richness. The aged surfaces catch the light in different ways, casting shadows that enhance the room's rustic charm and make each element feel intentional and timeless. Inside the hutch, layers of detail unfold. Handmade ceramic bowls with subtle imperfections, weathered copper pots that gleam softly in warm ambient lighting, and bundles of dried rosemary tied with twine resting on open shelves. The Mediterranean kitchen thrives on this thoughtful blending of organic and refined textures, where every item adds depth and tells a story. It's a space that avoids sterility, embracing beauty that feels natural, authentic, and quietly collected over time. Hardware plays a quiet but transformative role in shaping the ambience of a Mediterranean kitchen. Swapping out modern, mass-produced handles for antique brass pulls or hand-painted ceramic knobs adds instant depth and character to any upcycled piece. These small touches create a tactile and visual contrast that elevates the furniture, making each drawer or cabinet door feel curated and timeless, perfectly suited to the warm, rustic elegance that defines Mediterranean kitchen design. You don't need a large budget to achieve this effect. Discovering unique hardware pieces at flea markets, estate sales, or salvage yards can be part of the creative process. These accessories are the jewelry of your kitchen, ornaments that sparkle subtly beneath warm pendant lighting or during golden hour. Their aged patina, intricate textures, and handmade details invite closer inspection and reinforce the authentic charm of a Mediterranean kitchen grounded in tradition and craft. Natural materials are the foundation of a truly soulful Mediterranean kitchen, bringing texture, warmth, and authenticity into every corner. Upcycled furniture crafted from solid wood, whether it's aged oak, rich walnut, or weathered pine, adds character that mass-produced, synthetic pieces simply can't replicate. These materials carry stories in their grain, and when reimagined through upcycling, they become timeless centerpieces that enhance the lived-in beauty of rustic spaces. If you happen to own an old wooden dining table, it's the perfect candidate for a Mediterranean kitchen makeover. Applying a lime wash finish or gently sanding the surface to reveal its natural patterns before sealing it with olive-toned wax can completely transform the piece. Rather than shouting for attention, it will softly anchor the space, inviting conversation and evoking memories of shared meals, laughter, and the relaxed elegance that defines Mediterranean living. The placement of your upcycled pieces matters just as much as the finish. In a Mediterranean kitchen, the layout flows naturally, with an emphasis on openness and accessibility. A refinished cabinet can become a freestanding pantry near the entryway, or a small vintage desk can serve as a charming coffee corner beneath a sun-drenched window. Lighting plays a vital role here. Think pendant lights with wrought tan shades or iron sconces casting a romantic glow across the aged wood grain. Repurposing plays a powerful role in shaping a meaningful Mediterranean kitchen, where creativity meets authenticity. Imagine turning an old ladder into a vertical herb rack, adding both function and visual charm near a sunlit window. A time-worn wooden shutter can elegantly hold pot lids, while an antique chest becomes not just hidden storage, but also a rustic bench that invites casual seating. These thoughtful transformations highlight the kitchen's earthy character and encourage a sustainable, soulful approach to design, one that honors heritage while embracing fresh possibilities. The atmosphere in a Mediterranean kitchen thrives on details, textiles, aromas, and time-worn treasures. Drape linen throws over your upcycled seating, layer rugs with faded patterns beneath the kitchen table, and place terracotta pots filled with lavender or thyme on top of restored surfaces. The result is a soft, layered ambience that welcomes everyone who walks in. With every glance, your guests are invited into a narrative of place and memory. A Mediterranean kitchen beautifully celebrates imperfection, where every nick, dent, and uneven brushstroke adds to its character rather than detracts from it. These subtle flaws, like the softened edges of a painted bench or hints of natural wood emerging through layers of whitewash, aren't mistakes, they're expressions of authenticity. In this timeless style, age is embraced, not hidden. It's about honoring the story behind each piece, letting history shine through weathered finishes and aged textures that give your Mediterranean kitchen a soulfully lived-in charm. There's a quiet magic in the art of layering that brings depth and warmth to a Mediterranean kitchen. Begin with a single upcycled statement piece. A charming sideboard with drawers lined in vintage floral paper and unique, mismatched handles that feel like they were collected over time. This one element becomes the soul of the room, grounding the space with character and inviting every accessory to fall into place around it. From there, the Mediterranean kitchen unfolds gradually, like brushstrokes on canvas. A woven market basket adds a rustic touch when hung casually on the wall. A string of garlic drapes beside shelves filled with hand-labeled spice jars, infusing the room with charm and story. Each detail you add doesn't just decorate, it contributes to a space that feels collected, personal, and full of soul. Lighting, both natural and artificial, should complement the textures and finishes of your upcycled furniture. In a Mediterranean kitchen, diffused sunlight is a vital design element. Sheer linen curtains or whitewashed wooden shutters help soften the light, allowing it to gently graze distressed surfaces and enhance natural imperfections. This interplay between light and material is what gives the space its inviting, lived-in charm that's central to the rustic Mediterranean style. As dusk settles, the mood in your Mediterranean kitchen can shift beautifully with thoughtful lighting choices. Pendant lights with golden-hued bulbs cast a soft glow across aged wood, while candlelight flickers beside reclaimed backsplashes, bringing out the unique textures in every brushstroke and patina. This balance of ambient and accent lighting doesn't just serve function. It breathes warmth and life into your restoration work, making every corner feel intentionally curated and soulfully illuminated. And let's not forget about mood. A Mediterranean kitchen is more than just a style. It's a feeling. When you breathe new life into old furniture, you're not just decorating, you're setting the scene for memories to be made. Whether you're baking bread on a worn butcher block table or sipping wine beside a distressed wooden console, you're inviting time to slow down, to settle in, and to nourish more than just the body. In the end, a Mediterranean kitchen is less about following strict design rules and more about embracing a lifestyle, one that values warmth over perfection, story over symmetry, and comfort over trend. Upcycling old furniture is one of the most meaningful ways to express this philosophy. With every brush of paint, every swapped handle, every repurposed surface, you're layering your kitchen with soul. You're telling your own story while honoring those that came before. And most importantly, you're creating a space that's as nurturing as it is beautiful. If this journey inspired you, please like the video, subscribe for more timeless kitchen ideas, and tell us in the comments which piece in your home is just waiting for a Mediterranean second chance.